Hi, my name is Knowledge Onuoha, and with me is
Fraser Gordon.
So first off, we want to appreciate you for the opportunity to have invited us to your school to come speak to your students. Now, as a company, we take it upon us not just to speak to them, but also to provide feedback to the school authority, because we believe that communication is a two-ended thingy, not just us talking at your students, but us looking at their body language, understanding from their question, their reaction, and their way of, being a part of the whole session where they are in life, so we can provide you feedback as this on relevant areas in which you can focus on and topics to help build them. Now, over the last few days, we were opportuned again to be invited by you to come speak to your students. And one of the things I, for one, noticed was in comparison to other schools we've been to this year, I noticed that there was a sense of lack of confidence in the students. And we think, of course, if we are preparing the students for the world outside there, we need to prepare them to have certain confidence in their ability in themselves. Because the lack of confidence was so evident that one could almost conclude that it's as a result of low self-esteem. What do you think about this?
Well, whether it's low self-esteem or they'd already amassed in their friendship groups, so they weren't willing to step out of them. They were probably a bit shy amongst their peers. They didn't want to stand out. It was just more notable in this school than we've been to other schools and seen slightly different dynamics. It was quite a challenge, wasn't it?
Yeah, and also the sort of questions they ask, the students ask, in other schools, students were more involved around, things that would help them build themselves for the outside world, things that will help them, but the sort of questions we got from your school were sort of many questions that weren't really leading anywhere or could contribute to their life in the near future. And based on this and based on having discussed this with Fraser prior to this time, we think that regular section on things around how to build self-confidence, how to manage or get over low self-esteem, how to communicate better would help these students.
Having the confidence to communicate, that you be heard.
Yeah, to be heard, because
I think also maybe smaller groups.
Yeah,
I think that's about right. I personally think the bulk of the issue was the group sizes, and standing out in front of so many people in one time is a challenge. It's daunting even for someone like myself. I'm not particularly...
But that's the thing about life, though. This is the phase where you start learning it. Life is going to put you in positions that you're going to have to... It's one of the biggest fears.
No, I agree. It's all very beneficial to happen, to bring people out. But to recede completely, I know a lot of them probably had things they wanted to say, but they didn't want to say in such a large group. And that may hold them back. So it's still giving them the confidence to know that what they may have to say is relevant, and they won't be belittled for saying it. They won't be looked at in a certain way for saying it.
So I think if we can, again, it's up to you. If you want to do this, we will be available to help, because for us, it's all about help them create that transformation. So when they go out there, they can be the best they can. They can maximize and take advantage of every opportunity. Now, for me, having been in a position where I've interviewed school leavers for jobs, one of the things I look out for is self-confidence. Self-confidence in yourself. Everything is teachable when you go out there and get a job. But if you lack that self-confidence, it doesn't matter what we teach you on the job, you probably still won't, do it to the best of your ability.
Yeah.
So based on that, what I recommend is sections in which we can talk to them about how they develop self-confidence in their ability, how they realize their strength and maximize their strength, rather than comparing themselves to others and then thinking they are not good enough.
Think about workshops.
Like workshops, yeah. I don't know how regularly, but I think that will be up to you. But we think things like this would help your students based on our analysis from the 2 days or 3 days we were at the school. What do you think about that?
No, I think I'd be, if you're willing to work with us on that, we'd be happy to devise the workshops to try and help your students with confidence that will carry them forward into the working world.
All right, we want to conclude by saying thank you very much for having us once again. We would be happy to be of service whenever you need us. Give us a shout. We're available We love doing this because it's on us to create the world we love so we can love the world we've created.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take care.
Cheers.